Oh
there
no.
we go. Alright.
Hey, there we go.
Alright. So, welcome back to Let's Play Vampire Masquerade We Blood. Last time, we died, but we're back now. We've actually got someone in Twitch chat to help these guys make their dumb, idiot decisions that get them killed. And, yeah. So we'll do a quick roll call. I'm Zach, still. Miles.
Yeah, that's me. Hello. Nice to meet you.
David.
Hello.
Alright. So, we tried to grab him last time, and that did not work. So, our options are to talk to him, or to just fire a gun at him.
Actually, I'm really feeling the grab him. I think we should try it again. It's going to work this time.
Yeah, maybe we'll roll higher this time.
Yeah. Let's spend some blood points first. Don't actually click grab him. I just saw the mouse move towards it.
Okay.
I mean, we
Well,
could...
obviously, the gun would be kind of wasted on a random bus driver, so...
Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll talk to him. Okay. I like the way you... No, we want to tell him, I like the way you walk, or the way you handled that asshole.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up, because you're still quite a while back.
Yeah, I think we've lagged out quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. I would say handle that asshole.
Yeah, I'd say handle that asshole as well.
Okay. Alright.
I think I'm going to reset the stream just real quick to see if that'll help.
Actually,
It's on
yeah,
for lag.
I wonder if, yeah, that probably will. Because I think we've been dropping quite a few frames over the course of the stream so far.
Yeah. Let's see if that helps then.
So basically, we talked to him and he's all, like, racist and stuff. And so we have a couple of options. We can stick our fingers into his eyes, or jam our keys into his neck. One of these will probably get you killed, so think carefully about which one you want to do.
Well, surely keys into the neck leave less opportunity to strike back.
Yeah, I mean, it is using a weapon, at least.
Yeah, I would say keys inside the neck.
It depends how competent at wielding those keys our guy is that we're controlling.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's just hedge our bets on keys. If we die again, fuck it.
Alright. Sounds like we've got pretty good decision on keys.
Yeah.
Alright, then let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Right into that sweaty neck like a hole punch.
Nice.
Alright, so he's got dry leaf crystal meth skin, and, yeah. We punch a hole in it.
Nice.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Kill confirmed.
Get that again, slow motion. Play off the game right here.
So we won that. We had to put him at ease basically first, and then we could just beat him up.
Mhm.
It's like a choose your own adventure game to me.
Yeah, pretty much. So because of the stream lag, I'm kind of having to guess how long it will take you guys to read and catch up. But
Yeah, I noticed that.
And I'm thinking about God right now.
alright.
Fuck nachos.
Fuck nachos. Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, well we already decided we don't like nachos.
I still do.
Yeah, but in character we don't.
I thought in character we were craving nachos up until now.
Oh, hey, guys, we're just getting to the opening credits. You died before the opening credits.
Fucking brilliant.
Impressive.
Well, if we get
We
the
were
dying out of the way,
We
you
were in
know,
the baby
now
tutorial section of the game, and you died.
now we're set because we've gotten our dying out of the way. So
The true Dark Souls begins now.
I guess. Well, I mean, clearly this is a very hard game if we died in the tutorial, so it's not our fault.
It's true.
I mean, how many people didn't die to Silent Demon first time?
I think I killed him on my second try.
Probably same here, I think.
Alright, so now we've just gotten a message from Sammy.
Whoever that is.
Yeah, so we have an important choice here.
Was she one of our earlier friends?
She's just shown up. So we have a choice between the floppy cat hopped into a sock and the socks fell into the sea, or the floppy cat loved to romp and hopped after a sock as it sunk into the sea. Or we could choose, what the fuck are you talking about, Sammy?
I'd say first one, sounds better.
Second one.
I prefer simplicity.
Alright, well now we have a difficult choice because our two co-commentators are at an impasse. So it's time to go to Twitch chat.
Let our one viewer decide for us.
Well, we technically have more than one viewer, but we have one person.
Three of them are us.
And we have to give a long time because, as we all know, chat or stream is lagged like hell.
It has lagged quite a bit. It's really impressive, honestly.
Yeah, no, I stopped and restarted it before, and it took like 2 or 3 minutes before it caught up to where it could stop. If you're watching us on YouTube, go down into the comments section right now and type in which one you think is going to win. You got plenty of time. Trust me.
It's too late. He already picked. He picked the third one, so all of them have one vote now.
Alright. Well, I like that.
Miles,
No, don't. Fuck you. You put that in. That doesn't count.
I'm gonna go for, I will do the tiebreaker here. I'm gonna go for the first one. We'll do Miles.
What the fuck is this?
It's favoritism, and I love it.
I was about to call that out. Favoritism, exactly.
It's because I have to do this now, so that later in the game I don't have to give Jonathan special dispensation for helping me out.
Oh, come on.
This is the payoff. It's happened.
I see.
And it happened in the most valuable way possible.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, see, Sammy agrees. Fail cat's better than dive cat.
I'm sure she just agrees with whichever.
Well, maybe.
She said thanks. She appreciates my input, unlike some people.
Shut the fuck up, Miles, yeah?
I refuse.
Alright, so we're starting to figure out that, the sun hurts us.
Only figuring out that now?
I mean, to be fair, I don't remember when exactly it kicks in, I would have to read through the flaws, but at some point being thin-blooded, the sun only does, like, normal damage to you, and it's easier to soak it, so...
Oh, wow, that's interesting, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't remember at what point the cutoff is, or if that might... No, I don't think it's just Dampiers. I don't know, I would have to look up, like, Time of the Thin Blood.
So wait, I mean, is being thin-blooded ever a real advantage, though? Is it ever anything but an overall disadvantage?
No, it's actually... There are a lot of reasons to do a thin-blooded character. The sun is less lethal to you. And also, if you have, like, Time of the Thin Blood, there are rules for creating your own disciplines that you can use.
That's interesting.
There are also special merits, like seeing in the future and things like that, that only thin-blooded characters can take. So, doing the classic Twilight thinking, we head to the Pacific Northwest because, you know, it's rainy here. And I mean, actually, he says that it has a reputation for clouds, but I'm literally looking out the window right now, right past the computer, and it is completely overcast, so he is not far off.
Makes sense. Very Irish weather patterns you have.
Yeah. So we have a friend that we're staying with here, Bert. And Bert's a great guy.
Apparently.
He's the only friend we have in Chicago. Well, Izzy has, but our friend by association.
Bert's good guy.
Yeah. Bert's
Not
solid.
Bert's a good guy, just Bert's good guy.
Bert is good guy.
That's how you give away the fact that it was drugs.
Once again, I mean,
It's more like Bert owns the good guy. It's Bert's good guy.
honestly, this is still better than the mage one, because at least you could say, well, I mean, I screw up doing text all the time when I'm typing in, like, chat or something like that, so...
Oh yeah, same.
So,
Sounds
like,
like
this
you guys
actually
are
makes
retarded.
sense. Like, when it's an omniscient narrator that has typos, there's no excuse for it.
hmm
Yeah.
I believe we pointed this out last time too.
Yeah. Oh. Transitioning.
Alright.
Alright, so we have a couple of messages. We could talk to this guy or this guy. Let's do this guy first. We'll talk to our mom
Unknown
first.
contact. Oh.
We'll do mom first, and then we'll see who the unknown contact is.
Okay.
Alright?
Opposite of real life then.
So, mom's crazy. We've discovered that. Alright. Oh yeah, our QNet has also changed too. Now it's the Supersonics.
Huh.
So, little touches.
Is that a real thing?
I have no idea. The Sonics was like a basketball team, I think, but they're not around anymore, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean,
Or
Supersonic
they
exists.
moved. Supersonic does exist, yes. When you get all 7 Chaos Emeralds,
Yeah.
Of course.
you become Supersonic. And then, you know, you
have to hit a checkpoint with over 50 rings or
yeah,
some shit.
and then your rings start counting down.
Anyway, Nick's on the phone.
Yeah, so Nick. So
Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nick the Weasel is another character in Sonic, or is that Knack the Weasel?
I believe that's an active weasel.
That was Knack.
Why do we all know that?
He's like he's a super fucking obscure character.
least-
I have no idea.
At least I got it wrong. That makes me. It does make me cool, but it makes me marginally more cool.
What animal was Fang again? Does anyone remember that guy? I think it
Fang.
was Coyote.
Wasn't Fang also Knack the Weasel?
Wait, wasn't Fang the weasel?
Different-
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in
Now, why do
different
you know that
localizations.
then?
No. Fang the Coyote was the guy from the fighting game.
David, there's only one way to deal with this. Go on.
No,
to
no, hold on.
Sonic.wiki.
No, here. He was called Knack the Weasel.
Fanfiction.net.
No, he has two names. It's Knack the Weasel and Fang the Sniper.
Fang the Sniper. Wow.
I'm looking it up right now. Fang the
That
Sniper.
is
All right,
the
this Let's
most-
Play has gone off the rails. It's too far.
That's the most fan-made fucking name ever. Are you serious?
Which
Fang
country
the
is
Sniper.
which? Which one is Knack the Weasel and which one is Fang the Sniper?
I presume
Fang the Sniper. Japanese. Fang is a sniper. Also called Neck the Weasel. The fictional character.
Sniper. Alright. Oh my god, we actually have a choice now, guys.
So, yeah.
Do we get his church's name if he is Fang the Sniper?
We can either be casual about it or be up our own arses, I
Well,
see.
we're basically kind of deciding the past here, as I recall. So either we sort of had a relationship, or this lady was just kind of obsessed with us, but we weren't really so into her.
Well,
obviously we fucked around.
Does choosing what our character says about them affect, like, you know, the actual truth of the matter?
I believe it does, yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know about you, but I don't think it's a good idea in a survival game to have someone obsessed with us.
I mean, she's kind of obsessed with us either way. We're just okay with her being obsessed with us if we say we used to fuck around.
Oh, okay.
No, see, the important thing is if we used to fuck around, then we're not a virgin. It's very important, okay?
No, not fine.
You have to clarify that early on.
Miles, the three of us just spent the past 10 minutes talking about Knack the Weasel and Fang the Sniper. That ship has sailed.
Aww.
What is Twitch chat's opinion here?
No, but remember Mighty Armadillo, though. From Knuckles Chaotix.
Not canon anymore, okay? Team Chaotix, he's not on it.
See, him I knew nothing about.
The 32X had clearly the best Sonic game. Was that what it was called, the 32X?
Yeah, the 32X. Yeah, that was on the 32X.
Yeah, 32X.
There was also the
32-bit.
Sega CD, and then there was some games that required, I think, the Sega CD and the Sega 32X. And no
Oh
one
yeah, I
loved
think
that.
so. I think so too.
Just so you guys on YouTube know, I am killing time until stream catches up enough that we get a response from chat.
Oh, don't make excuse. You like talking about Sonic.
That's why this is happening to you.
You don't want to learn about all the sick Sonic lore?
We should rename this, we should call this video when you upload it to Vampire the Masquerade and Knuckles.
See, if you play this Let's Play along with all of our other Let's Plays, it actually puts Sonic Conversations back into the previous Let's Plays. See, it's like a compatibility thing, see?
Hey, pub quiz. What does Super Knuckles look like?
Super Knuckles?
He
Was there
exists.
ever a Super Knuckles?
He exists.
Yeah, he does. He's only in, like,
Sonic 3. I'm pretty sure in Sonic Heroes, only the speed characters in each team became super, and then the flying
David,
and strength characters...
Fuck this Let's Play for a minute, David. Back in Sonic 3, the good one, if you got all of the Chaos Emeralds and all of the Super Emeralds, both Tails and Knuckles could also go super. That's when you also had Super Tails, who had, like, the 4 birds that fly around him.
Yeah, the flickies.
I will just...
Real dumb, so it's no wonder that they retconned it.
This isn't a shameful admission, because Sonic 3 was a legitimately good game back when Sonic didn't suck, but I did 100% Sonic 3 by beating it completely with all of the characters.
Believe if I told you game I did was Knuckles Chaotix.
No, that's wrong. Alright, do we have a response from chat yet?
No.
No
God.
responses yet. Okay, can we just go with Anis was obsessed with me?
No, at least I used to fuck around. You said that too.
Because we don't want the character to be happy with the fact that, you know...
Yeah, basically, we're letting our guard down if we say that we used to fuck around.
I don't care.
In this one, we're carefully protecting our virginity.
God damn it.
Clearly, that is something...
This wasn't supposed to be like real life.
Zach, can you please make the deciding decision for us?
Alright, if I have to make the deciding decision, I've already paid off my boon to Miles. So I am gonna say that she was obsessed with us.
I'll remember this when we get back to the Arturian Chronicle.
I remember this day.
Rockstar, and we die.
God, I'm gonna put in like a caption for the YouTube video that just says, "If you want to skip Sonic's chat, go to this."
If you want to skip Sonic Chat, skip the video.
So she was obsessed with us, even though we had no interest, and they were dating at the time. So she was trying to cheat on Nick with us, but we, being good guy, good guy case, we did not go through with that.
Very
Right.
good.
So they got married, and we left.
Alright, so we're on the path of chivalry.
Yeah, we're actually doing a Paragon path run of this game. So yeah, turns out Bert is shooting up with something clear. Oh, so we got a new picture. First I'll go back up so you guys can finish reading.
Oh, fun.
Alright.
And then we got a new picture. So I think that's supposed to be Bert. Right there, because it looks like he's got fur on and not a shirt, maybe.
Looks like David Bowie has moved to the Booming group.
Okay, so, alright, remind me about David Bowie the next time we get to a choice, and that's another obscure video game we can talk about while we wait for stream to catch up.
Alright.
David Bowie's a musician, dude.
Dude,
David
I know,
Bowie
but
and
they're
Knuckles.
still video games. I got away. Remind me about it.
Okay, I'll remind you about it.
Okay.
We're waiting, dude. Meanwhile, YouTube, someone is like looking really close to their computer, like, oh, I can't wait for this. Oh, we got a choice. Okay. So here's the thing. David Bowie was closely involved in making a video game. Are you also familiar with an individual called David Cage?
Oh,
The man behind such games as Indigo Prophecy and Heavy Rain.
such as Indigo Prophecy and the slightly worse Indigo Prophecy.
He made a game with David Bowie called Omicron, like Nomad Soul. For
Was
the
David
Sega?
Bowie in that?
Yes, for the Sega Dreamcast. Like everything is coming together in a beautiful story right now. The Sega
Fucking
Dreamcast.
Omicron.
It's
David
always a
Bowie is
Sega
in
console
it.
with those weird ass fucking celebrity video games.
Oh, so I think I made a mistake. I didn't mean to imply that Heavy Rain was worse than Indigo Prophecy. I meant the other way around. Indigo Prophecy is way worse.
There is
Okay, they're both. Yeah.
David Bowie appears in it. He sings songs in it. He provides the original soundtrack, and later on, the soundtrack for the game made its way onto actual albums that he released.
What's the game about?
Oh, dude.
It's a David Cage game.
It's the dumbest David Cage game.
Wow.
Fucking.
Alright.
If I had a Dreamcast, we would be doing a stream of it right now, but unfortunately I don't.
The first thing that happens in the game is that
Money into a Dreamcast.
no, the first thing that happens in the game is that a character talks to you, the player, and tells you, "You have to take over my body."
Yeah. He says that
And then you do
you'll do
control
it through your computer, even though you're playing on a Dreamcast, because the Dreamcast is a really lazy port, and they refer to it as a computer a lot. Alright, so we have a choice. You should have caught up by now.
Yeah.
So we can either try and take more blood from Bert, or we can try and find something else to suck on.
Well, I mean, Bert's full of drugs, and we all know what happens when we drink from people full of drugs.
Yeah, so we should get more, right?
We get high, so you're saying
Nice.
we're gonna do I'm going back for more, right?
No.
I'm glad you're with me on this, Zach.
David, I told
Find
you before,
someone else.
I'm pretty sure we're a Malkavian.
No, don't actually do that. I was joking.
I'm
Thank
pretty
you,
sure
Mary.
we're a Malkavian, David. You know
No.
what we need to do. What
No.
would Ryan do?
No.
Don't actually. I was joking, Zach. Don't actually confirm that choice.
The time has come, guys.
can't see me. My time is now.
Seriously, the one time we're both in agreement.
I'm waiting for Twitch chat. What does they have to say? What do you say?
Why? Clearly,
Even if he agrees with you, it's 2-on-1. Your vote doesn't count.
Cool Imp says find someone else. Fuck you.
All right. We're gonna go find someone else to suck on.
Yep.
Like every day of your guys' life, right?
Die
Yeah.
because of this decision. I will be so annoyed.
We were safe back here. We were in our haven. We have our herd.
Safe,
You're like,
full
nope,
of
I want to
drugs.
go out. You know we haven't been presented to the prince. You know that, right?
We don't know what the prince is.
Yeah, but wouldn't a thin blood presented to the prince be killed anyway?
It depends on the prince.
Yeah, exactly, and we don't know what the prince here is like, so
Yeah, Seattle never really got that much there. Sometimes it's supposed to be like anarch aligned, and then sometimes it's not.
what is it in our Gehenna story on your map?
I don't remember.
Alright. Anyway, Nick's looking to find out where we are. Should we tell him?
Well, let's see.
Do we have a choice, really?
Not yet.
Would seem not.
I'm gonna have to. Damn it! I need to. I'm not even reading this. I'm just giving the audience time to read it, and I'm trying to think of more obscure video games to talk about the next time a choice comes up.
Remember Sonic 3D Blast?
David, a choice hasn't come up yet. We will get to that.
Okay.
Sonic Labyrinth.
Alright, so we headed straight to the church where everyone's got true faith. Good job, guys. Great choice you made.
Very good.
You know what drug users don't have? True faith.
So, yeah, but you know what true faith people don't have? Drugs.
Alright, so we have a choice now. Do we want to attack the pastor or the security guard?
Oh my fuck.
You couldn't just suck on the drug user. Nope. Time to go
These are-
someplace with
These are
security.
both terrible options.
You
Okay,
guys
so-
made the choice. I wanted to get high, but no.
So, I mean...
Oh, the pastor is super scared and this nervous. The guy's nervous. Aww.
Okay, so I guess... So the vampire says the pastor's scary, so that might be him sensing the true faith off of him.
Mm-hmm.
The security guard was nervous, so that kind of suggests that the security guard may not be as strong as his...
It may also suggest he's twitchy.
Yeah, I mean, he's out
yeah,
at
he
night.
could be trigger happy.
Yeah.
I would say take the security guard.
Yeah, I gotta go for the security guard as well, though this is kind of fucked. We're probably dead either way.
Well, also, I think if you take the pastor, the security guard might notice, and it will be a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is
You don't
America,
want to get
so
double
security
teamed by a
guard's probably
pastor
got,
and a
like...
security guard. We'd be fucked.
Well, yeah. Maybe we can get a gun off him, too, if we kill him.
We've already got a gun.
Yeah, well, you know, you can't have enough guns in America,
true.
can you? Come on.
It's a good point. And actually, I don't actually have any extra ammo, so we might run out. Alright, so we're going after the security guard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why, I can't wait until this kills us.
Oh, it will.
Shut up.
I took the security guard. Hey, we did it!
What's worse is that we're behind, so the stress of it all.
You didn't die.
Okay, good.
I'm very surprised we didn't die.
Yeah, me too.
So, Izzy, is trying to feed too, but, you know, she's, I guess too nice. So, here's a question. How do we feel about everything that's happening to us? Do we think it's crazy, or do we think it's great?
It's great.
It's great.
Alright.
easiest choice by far.
I'll wait.
You can't be a victim in this sort of fucking game. All right, you got to be an actor.
You need to own it.
I'll wait for all the votes to come in, but it looks like we're probably gonna go for It's Amazing. In the meantime, so Sonic 3D.
Yeah.
Very bad game. Very bad game.
It's not great. You basically go around. It did bring the flickies back in. They are
Which were terribly missed.
I'll tell you another Sonic game that a lot of people don't like: Sonic Spinball.
The music in that game is so fucking weird.
It's really, actually, like one of the hardest Sonic games. Like, I could never beat it.
Do you know Sonic Labyrinth?
Yeah, terrible.
I don't think I ever played it.
Sonic Labyrinth, the plot is that they forced Sonic into shoes that slow him down. So they made Sonic slow. That's the entire plot.
So that was their excuse for the game running like terribly slowly and all that.
Hey guys, remember when Sonic turned into a werewolf?
Yeah. That is not even remotely close to being the craziest thing he's done.
Hey guys, remember when Sonic 2006 came out and like Sega tried to sell it as a video game?
That game doesn't count. It's taken from the canon.
It does count.
It's absolutely not taken from the canon because Sonic Generations had levels based on Sonic 06. They totally owned it.
Hey guys, remember in 2006 when Sonic fucked a human girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we
and Sega saw fit to remind us.
So is Chad agreed with you guys? Looks like we're this amazing.
Says amazing, and he also says that game was utter shit. I have no idea which one he was talking about, but all of them probably apply.
The thing is, we're talking about Sonic the series, so any game...
do you guys know NASA Unleashed? No, really, do you?
I don't think so.
David, did you?
What Unleashed?
NASA Unleashed. I think it's NASA Unleashed. It's a Newgrounds flash about like DBC fight and audio taken and pasted over Sonic. Which feature Super Shadow, I think he's called, which is a fusion of Sonic and Shadow. 12-year-old me loved.
Unleashed.
Yeah, no, so 12-year-old me loved that shit.
Yeah, I totally remember that.
It was surprisingly good animation.
So this is where we discover, back to the game, briefly. This is where we discover that our mom has actually been dead this whole time. So she shouldn't be texting us.
Well, I mean, it's been hinted that she's a vampire, so...
Yeah.
That would fit with her.
Very subtly so.
So, and the reason Sammy said that weird thing before is because Sammy is actually writing a kid's book, and so that's why she's running lines past us to see if, what we think, basically.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a poem.
I mean, kid's book poem, there's a little bit of... I mean, it's probably like a Dr. Seuss thing.
That's fair.
With kids' books, you can really get away with quite a lot. So, yeah.
What are we going to do?
Man, if only our characters could take comfort in Sonic like we can.
Yeah. Does Sonic exist in the world of darkness?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that why it's called the world of darkness? Because Sonic still exists.
Remember, the world of darkness has like any real life events or whatever. Just try to imagine them worse in some way, and that's how it happens.
It's just like our world, except slightly worse. So with Sonic games, I don't even know how that's possible, but it's happened.
I don't know. I guess like even the first games weren't ever good.
Yeah.
But somehow they kept being made.
So,
it's 8 p.m.
Yep.
Who the fuck is Madison?
I don't remember who Madison is.
We'll find out.
So, during the time skip, we met Madison. So she's a new friend.
Okay, I gotcha.
And so she's a doctor. Hey, maybe she can tell us what's going on with us.
Maybe.
Or, maybe we could... I guess we could have sex with her, but, I think we all know that's not gonna happen.
Well, only if her sonic knowledge is up to par.
So the thing is, since we're a thin blood, is something else you guys might not know if you haven't read Time of Thin Blood. It's actually possible for particularly thin-blooded vampires to have sex and to have kids.
What the fuck?
And what does that produce?
Damn fears.
Children, usually.
Shut the fuck up, Mom.
I'm proud of that one, fuck you.
And what are dampirs?
They're like weird half vampires. Quaijin, if they're yang aligned, can always have like half vampire kids. But I don't remember. I think it's like 15th generation you have to be before you can have kids.
And can you play as those half vampire people?
Yes, Time of the Thin Blood does have rules for it. I don't remember what they get if they have disciplines or not.
Sounds interesting.
I'm pretty sure Coolin might not know more than I do, but I'm pretty sure that Quaijin half vampires don't have any special powers. Pretty sure.
Sounds like we should be looking into that Time of the Thin Blood book. Sounds interesting.
I've got it. It's on my shelf.
We better get around to it sometime.
I've read it. It's also the book where they
Yeah, you've read it. I haven't. Do a chronicle.
You gotta come by. It's also it's also the book where they talk about the Week of Nightmares.
Ah,
where
I see.
Ravnos wakes up. This is it's an informative Let's Play for things that also have to do with the World of Darkness and Sonic. I don't know what tags you put on this.
Only true gamers will want to watch this. Let's just go with that.
But so Anise apparently doesn't like us anymore.
Yeah.
Was.
Actually, it really is good. You guys... Yeah. You're right to be worried about her.
Yes. Any woman trying to make it sound like her life is going well now is,
Yeah.
she's looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for a dick.
No.
Yes. Dude, when you start talking about Sonic fandom, the pussies get wet, my man. Nothing gets you more ass.
Man, our Curtis fucking dick.
Is he?
Well, you didn't want me over, so now I want to come.
I think we have the choice to avoid her.
Please, I'm already sick of this conversation with her.
Yeah, don't talk to her. Avoid her.
This is the picture that comes up is Madison, the girl that we just met. You guys are a little bit behind, but...
I see it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
So we're not sure if we're going to admit that we're a vampire or not. That's...
It's up in the air. It's got its pros and cons. I mean, certainly being found out unintentionally is, not optimal.
Yeah, also saying it on a text message so you have evidence is not a great idea.
Shame this story is told through text messages then.
There Here, actually,
Just be like me, never send any text messages.
one of the...
That works.
Alright, so here we have a reference to Pokemon Go, so that fucking dates this. Hey guys, do you remember, like, a week ago, or like, that 1 week, where Pokemon Go was really popular?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 1 week, yeah.
Yeah.
People still play it.
Remember when people went outside and found all those dead bodies?
Yeah,
You
that was
remember-
fun.
I remember that week that it was popular. I sent that link to David for that news story about the people, how the Holocaust Museum in Germany had to kick people out because they kept coming through looking for Pokemon and they thought it was disrespectful.
That's nothing. I mean, first of all, fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki also had a very similar thing going on with Pokemon Go. Also, fucking China wouldn't let the game in because they thought people would use it to spy on military bases or whatever the fuck. Also, this one's especially fucked. In Eastern Europe, a lot of local governments had to issue warning not to stray into fucking minefields.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yeah. Apparently getting people out more actually has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're clearly smart.
So
I should know I'm a person.
Now we have a choice. So there were these weird guys, and this woman walks past in a skirt.
Oh my god. Fucking cool image chat. The best part of that Pokemon story was that the Pokemon in the museum were all gas and ghost types.
Aw, that's sad, dude. That's cold.
That almost feels intentional.
That's like as sad as when the Cubone's mom dies and you have to kill it with like the scope. The Holocaust Museum is Lavender Town.
Oh, come on.
Alright. So anyway, we have a choice. So we're following someone, and then someone's following us, one of the suit guys. So we have a couple of choices. We can try and hide, we can go to the cops, or we can run up a fire escape.
I really want to go to the cops to see what happens.
Honestly, in Vampire the Masquerade, going to the cops is almost always one of the best choices.
Let's go for it then.
It was one of the things...
Yeah, go to the cops, fuck it.
This is where I'm going to give a quick shout out to Cool Imp's game. That's one of the things I'm surprised his players, when they went to go fight a werewolf and died, that they never thought of, was trying to like just call the cops on the werewolf and just get him arrested. But, you know, it's a thing. I find it's usually one of the best options if it's available.
Go for it.
I mean, anything that gets more NPCs involved.
You're really making the people don't believe in vampires thing, making it work for you. Like, oh, there are these weird guys following me. Well, I mean, a cop is going to get involved. He doesn't know that you're a vampire.
Exactly.
And if they freak out and kill him, then they're the ones violating the masquerade. They're the ones who get in trouble, not you.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I think it probably got us killed.
Oh.
Oh,
No, we're still alive.
that's surprising. If it ever gives you one option to pick, that's always a really bad sign.
Nope, here it is. We're gonna die here.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Nope, we're still alive!
What the fuck?
There is blood on the phone, though.
What the fuck? Someone's at the door, let me open. Are you retarded?
We do have a gun, at least. Nope, there we go, we're
Oh,
dead.
no, we're dead, yeah.
We're fully dead. Alright. So, after extensive consultation, the coroner has come to the unanimous conclusion that the victim expired from acute blood loss approximately 1 week prior. So same thing as before. We died, so that's the end of this part of the Let's Play. Maybe next time we won't talk to cops.
Apparently not.
I like how your advice directly got us killed.
It is good advice in the game.
It's also good advice in real life.
Yeah, it is, actually. It's one of the things... So here's a little hint. When you guys are playing in my game, if I say it's good advice, it's something you might want to try when I'm storytelling, because I find the DMs really like it when people take their own advice. Even if it doesn't apply, they're like, huh, well, I told them that. I should find some way to make it work.
Makes sense.
It's also why I also notice in Dungeons & Dragons, DMs will always favor the players who are playing the character class that they really like.
Obviously.
I usually go against. You do kind of have to worry about that, though, and I always go around the other way, because I know all the powers of the class, so whenever they try to do something and a spell doesn't work the way they think it does, I will immediately be on their ass about it.
You're that kind of player.
Alright, so that's the end of this episode of the video, so I'm going to stop the recording now. When we come back, maybe we'll live longer. See you
How long is this game anyway?
Slightly longer.